Bunnies, welcome back. Today we are making some Lucky Charm hot chocolate bombs. I know we're like a smidgen late, but just pretend we're not. And these are actually fully made with white chocolate. So this will be white chocolate, hot chocolate. So if you're a fan and it's like my favorite type of hot chocolate, this recipe you need to try. So let's get started. I don't know what this one's. Okay, so first things first, we are going to make the shell of the hot chocolate bombs. So you're going to need a hot chocolate bomb mold. So here is my white chocolate. I have already melted it. We are going to dye it, but we're not only gonna dye it green. I'm actually gonna dye some of it pink. So I'm gonna pour just like, maybe like a quarter cup or maybe like a little less than that into another bowl. And I'm gonna dye the larger bowl of white chocolate green and the smaller bowl pink with some oil-based food coloring. So this is really, really important if you're working with chocolate. So when you add water to chocolate, it seizes and it just like gets really hard and clumpy and it's impossible to work with. And water is in gel and liquid food coloring. So you wanna make sure you use oil-based food coloring. Ugh. That pink one exploded, oh my God. Okay, so for the rest of the video, we are just gonna casually ignore that my hands are now pink. Like, look at that, oh my God. Okay, so now we're going to spread the green chocolate onto the insides of the mold. And you wanna make sure that you're bringing the chocolate all the way up the sides and making sure that there aren't any areas that are thinner than others. But don't worry too much about the edges because I have a really cool trick that I learned from one of you guys in the comments on how to create a nice smooth edge to each side of the bomb. Okay, so and now that our mold is completely full and it's brushed up, I think mostly, I thought I missed a spot, there we go. Mostly brought up to the edges. We are going to pop it in the fridge for maybe about 30 seconds to an hour, and I will see you guys when it's ready. So while the shells are setting, we are going to prep the filling. So most important thing, the marshmallows. These are all the marshmallows from one box of Lucky Charm marshmallows, Lucky Charm cereal. It's roughly like a cup. So just like, I don't know, it's like useful information. So this is the same chocolate that I used for the shell. And this is how you get pure white chocolate hot chocolate bombs versus adding like cocoa powder. And I'm taking my sad little cutting board that is like so ugly. Look at this, like, no, this is unacceptable. And I'm just going to get a sharp knife and just cut it into like very fine pieces. You don't have to be too exact, but like if it's too chunky, the hot milk won't melt it, and then you'll be like stirring and there'll be like chunks in it, and then it's just disappointing, and that is like not the experience that you want. So okay, so I have that chopped and ready to go, and now is time for the marshmallows. And also like Lucky Charms is doing some like unicorn marshmallow thing, but like someone tell me, how is this unicorn? Like, where is the unicorn in this marshmallow? It is a blob. Also, I think, can you see? Yeah, I was eating them. This isn't even like a hint of a unicorn. Oh my God. Like, General Mills is never gonna wanna work with me after I just like tore them one. That just means we can eat them. So like, okay. Everybody else. Okay. So now it is time to build our bombs. That sounds like aggressive, but it's not because it's chocolate. So we have a mixing bowl here. It's small enough for a plate to sit on top of it nicely. That's basically what you want to look for. And then I have my kettle. We are going to pour some boiling water into the bowl. And you don't have to fill it, just like halfway, maybe like a third of the way. And then I'm going to take the plate and we're gonna pop the plate on top of the bowl, and we're gonna let it sit for maybe like a minute because we want the plate to warm up. Okay, so now it is warm enough, and this is what I've been using to focus my camera lately. So we're just gonna remove this, and we are going to take one of the bombs, choose the one you want on the bottom. I don't know if that changes anything for you, but if it does, that's the one you wanna choose. And we're just gonna set it down and like push it a little bit. Maybe like you don't have to push it that hard, but what we're gonna do is basically just use the heat of the plate to even out that ridge. And then we're gonna lift it up gently, oh my God. And I'm gonna pop it into a shot glass. It's weird, but it works so well. And now we are just going to spoon some of the white chocolate that we chopped into the thing. We are going to add some Lucky Charm marshmallows inside. Earlier this year, I made some hot chocolate bombs, but they look like little tigers. So after you watch this, go check that out. I'll tag it. No, I'll tag it. I will. I'm gonna pop this onto the plate. It'll only take like 10 seconds. And then we're gonna remove that, but we want this to still be wet. So, oh God, I have to hurry. Oh God, you're seeing the behind the scenes. This is the joys of shooting by myself. Oh my God. Okay, and run back. And now we're gonna pop the lid or whatever on top, and the melted edges is what is gonna seal it shut. Okay, so now it is time to decorate our hot chocolate bombs. So I put the remaining green chocolate into a piping bag, and I put the pink chocolate into a piping bag. And you might need to give them like a couple more seconds in the microwave to remelt them if they stiffened like during this process. And we're just gonna snip off the ends, and we are going to drizzle them directly on top of the hot chocolate bombs. The little hat. Let's take our little completed bombs, pop them into the mug. This is my favorite mug, you guys. I got it at Urban Outfitters, although they don't have it anymore, which is like heartbreaking. We're gonna pour some steamed milk on top. This doesn't have to be steamed, but like I like my frothy milk. As long as the milk is hot, that's all you need. Thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you next Wednesday for a new video. Bye! Pure sugar.